This is the free lecture using a rep-load-RPE table in rehab. What happens when you don't want to do a 1 RM test? I'm Dr. Scotty Butcher, the Strength Jedi on social media and co-founder of Strength Rebels.
So one practical method that is out there and that I've adapted for this particular table that you see here is looking at the amount of exertion and how relative that effort is to the type of loading that you're going to see. So the way that I would use this is if you are teaching someone, let's say we're teaching someone how to do a squat exercise, and we ask them to do, let's say 6 repetitions. So they're going to do 6 reps of a squat that they're just learning. Now, when you're just learning as a squat, as you know, we start with body weight, and we start with or just a stick to represent the bar, or a very, very light implement. So we understand the intensity is supposed to be lower. So we would have a lower intensity, and that would be designed to be what we want. But what this would allow us to do is to say, well, how low is that really for the individual? So if you were at 6 repetitions, what you would do is you would have them do their 6 repetitions of squatting with a light load while you're teaching them, and you look at them and you say, well, that was actually really good. The technique was good. You're pretty confident that they could progress from there, but you're sort of wondering how much progression and how hard was this really for them. So what you could do is you could ask them their rate of perceived exertion. So using a rate of perceived exertion table, 0 being no exertion, 10 being maximum exertion, you would ask them where they are out of 10. So if they came to you and said, well, they're 5 out of 10 for a rate of perceived exertion, so you would put that in the column that's tabled light exertion, 5 out of 10. You'd find your 6 reps that you've done, and then carry that over to the left-hand side, and you'd say, well, you know, at 6 repetitions, 5 out of 10, that would have been approximately 68% of a 1 repetition maximum. So without actually doing a 1 repetition maximum test, you can sort of get a sense of where they're going to be. Now keep in mind, this is subjective. There is some error associated with this. So I would say rather than saying 68%, I'd probably round it to 70 and say, well, they're around 70% for exertion.
For more videos and information, go to thestrengthjedi.com.